TV show, The Brothers, and he's telling me all about it. Nelly Furtado's bringing the heat to the Tyra Show. I'm ready. Are you? Now on Tyra.
Of the decade. She aces her opponents on the tennis court with power and with style. Y'all know I'm talking about Serena Williams, straight off the ring. She looked fabulous and sexy. I love the fact that you can be strong and kick ass and then come out here in a sexy dress and show sexy booty and boobs and curves. I love that. I love that. People don't know this, but we had dinner with each other. Serena and I had dinner at the Waverly Inn here in New York.
We had a fabulous dinner, right? Fabulous time. You ordered fish, right? And you didn't end up liking it, so I ended up sharing my chicken with you.
Yeah, I had chicken. And yeah, but you know what's so funny? Remember I walked in and I had this outfit on and I was like, can you guess how much my outfit costs? And you were like, I don't know, $2,000?
Yeah.
It was $40.
That's insane.
$40.
That's how I like to shop. I love to shop in places where you don't really expect. I was actually in Forever 21 the other day and I got some great pieces. It's fun. I always have fun wherever I go.
You can go into Forever 21 and not get like bombarded by people?
Well, I do get bombarded, but I'm so fast. I'm just in and out and just, you know, I just go for it.
Now, one thing I asked you about at dinner, and if it's inappropriate, tell me shut up, was rumors, because there were rumors that you had this famous boyfriend, and I don't I don't believe anything unless I see like a picture.
Yeah, and I thought that was shocking. I was like, because I believe everything I read.
You do?
No, I'm just kidding.
So I was like, because we were talking about boyfriends and love and stuff, and I was like, well, I don't want to look clueless, but I don't want to assume.
Yeah.
And then I was like, is he your boyfriend for real? And then you're like, yeah. Can I say his name?
Can you?
I don't know. Is it okay?
I don't know. What's his name?
I don't know. I just find that you and I have a lot in common. We both have curvy bodies.
Yes.
We have in common. What else do we have in common is your boyfriend. He's very respected.
He is. That's what I hear. I only hear good things about him.
He can act. He's one of those rappers that can really act. Because I know a lot of actors are upset with a lot of rappers and different people that are not actors taking acting roles, but he can act.
You know, I appreciate anyone that wants to do different things and then they go for it and just have the courage to do that. Like you modeled and now you're doing the TV show. And
look how she just pulled it away from her boyfriend and put it on me.
I love that stuff, and I just, you know, I admire anyone who does that, and I think he does a good job at it, and, you know, so.
So you made news lately.
Yes.
At the U.S. Open. I was on a trip where I didn't even have any TV. There was a place, like this spa kind of place, and there's no TVs in the room. No, nothing. Like, you just kind of zen out. But the text worked, and I got a text, and they're like, oh my gosh, this whole thing happened with Serena, with the referee or the line person, and how...
You want to know what happened, basically?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what happened was I was playing the match, and I was in the semifinals, and I don't know if you guys follow tennis, but it was pretty close to I was pretty close to losing. I played Kim Clijsters, who ended up winning the tournament. She played unbelievable the whole match, and, you know, she played great tennis the whole match. So anyway, I was serving a second serve, and the lady called foot fault on me, and I had been called foot fault before.
That means like your foot goes on the line?
I'm sorry, yeah, when your foot touches the line. You can't touch the line when you're serving. You're not allowed to. So, mind you, I haven't been called foot fault at all. this whole year, last year, or the year before.
Wow.
And so it's something that I don't do. And I actually had been called foot fault again before on another point that I could have won the second set on. And it was just a little frustrating at that point because traditionally I don't foot fault, and I thought it was a bad call. And when I actually looked at the tape, it turns out I didn't foot fault, so I don't understand.
You didn't foot fault?
No.
Oh.
So it was just all frustrating, and so I took my emotions out on the umpire who called foot fault on me. I was like, I said some things like as to why she did it, and I guess I got a code violation or point penalty, which happened to be on match point. So it was extreme bad. I was like, oh no, how could I get a point penalty? It would have been okay had I got a point penalty before, but it happened to be point penalty on match point, so I lost the match.
You lost the match.
So it was just really bad timing and everything. And, I definitely went off on the lady, but a lot of athletes and a lot of people go off on referees and stuff like that.
Why do you think they were so hard on you?
I don't know.
Because you're a girl, a woman?
I don't know. Yeah. Maybe that's the only thing I can think of is like...
Why y'all laughing? Because you know it's true.
I mean, like...
if she was a man, they'd be like, oh, whatever. He just went off. He hit his racket or whatever. Let's keep going.
Yeah,
but,
I play with a lot of fire, and I play with a lot of... passion for everything I do, whether I'm playing tennis or whether I'm doing fashion or whatever. I really love what I do, and I think everyone can see. And I think what really was the worst part was the fans kind of missed out on just seeing the end of an amazing match.
Yeah.
That, we played like over almost 2 hours worth of tennis, and it was just amazing tennis. Again, Kim Clijsters played really well, and she really pushed me, and it was a great match.
Yeah.
And it was just, I just felt bad at the end for the fans, but everyone has been so positive. All the fans have been really great, and I think they understand that I'm human and I'm allowed to make mistakes, or I'm allowed to have emotions.
And that's, you're a human being, and I think that is so important to say that just because somebody is famous, because they're one of the top tennis stars of the entire world, it doesn't mean that she's not a human being.
Right.
That is, I mean, we get mad, we make mistakes.
Yeah,
everyone, just so happens that everybody gets
everyone
to see
has
yours.
emotions. Everyone gets angry, and
it's true.
I think maybe I could have, not maybe, but sure, I could have handled the situation better, and I'm not afraid to admit that. And I think that's an important part of making a mistake is admitting it and then moving on from it, and
then winning doubles with your sister the next day.
Yeah, and then winning doubles with Venus the next day. So.
Coming up, I teach Serena Williams a thing or two about tennis.
It's
Serena Williams in the house, Miss Tennis Superstar. Now, I want to talk about some style, because you are known for your style on and off the court, as well as the hair.
Yes.
The hair, the hair, the hair. I'm loving this hair right now.
You like it? I really want to do something different and big and just volume.
I like it. I like the color.
Yes.
The color is nice.
I have to go back to a little lighter.
Okay, so let's go through some hair looks of Miss Serena.
I've had a few misses. Oh my God, I was so young.
How old are you? They're like 16?
Yeah, I think I was for sure 16. Wow, that was ages. It wasn't that long. That was like 2 years ago.
That was like 2 years ago.
That was only 2 years ago. That's actually one of Venus's favorite looks. She loves when I wear braids, and so when I took it out of the ponytail that it was in, it was all the way down to my waist.
Oh my gosh.
So it just had really, really long
And what is
braids.
that? That's braids, and then braids that are braided.
Yeah, braids that were braided.
And then I know the boys are looking at the booty shot right here.
Yeah,
the girls are looking at the braids.
This is actually a hair shot. So
this is a hair shot.
That was my first time, I think, having a weave, actually.
Is that a weave?
Yeah.
It's like a braid weave.
It was braided in the front, and I had it weaved in the back.
Let's name that something. A breave?
A breave. A breave.
That was a breave. Okay.
I love that party. That was,
This is a weave.
Yeah, I think that's a...
Is that a breave?
That's
that little tiny? Oh, that's a wig. Or is it a weave and a wig mixed? Like a wig, a weave?
Mix. I don't remember. But it's hot. I love that look.
Yeah, this
I gotta get back to that.
Do you like your hair longer or shorter?
I like it shorter. I feel like a lot of people can do long hair, but I feel like short, I feel spunkier.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, more fun, or I don't know, something about it just makes you just want to just go out and just smile or something.
Both of us have shorter hair now. Look at our shorter hair. We're both rocking.
I think if I straightened mine out, it would be the same length.
Yeah, it would, girl. But if I curled this really tight, it would be like,
We're going for the same look.
So tell me about this book, On the Line. Everybody's talking about this book.
Yeah.
You know, guess who I was at dinner with last night?
Who?
Billie Jean King.
You're kidding.
I swear.
I didn't know.
Billie Jean King. I was at dinner with her, this 100 Most Powerful Women Summit for Fortune magazine. And we were at the same table. And
she's
she was
awesome.
She loves you.
Yeah, and I love her. She's so great. She's done so much for tennis and for women's sports in general.
She was talking about Venus and Venus fighting for equal pay for women on tennis. And she talked about this book.
Yeah, so she did.
And she talked about this book, and she said, oh, Serena's going to come on and talk about her book tomorrow.
Yes.
So tell me, what was your inspiration to write this?
Well, the inspiration for the book kind of came because I feel like a lot of people saw me just as a person that was just, I always won and I never lost, and I was really intense on the court and never knew another side of Serena.
Yeah.
And then the book kind of is mostly about me growing up in tennis, like my first moments and playing with Venus. I remember there was a time when I was on the court in a stroller, and Venus is pushing the stroller, and we're on the tennis court. And so it's just kind of really cool to kind of see that and talk about it.
And you also talk about insecurities, like